All right, thousands of people in northern Michigan are still without power more than 2 weeks after a crippling, generational, massive ice storm.
Yeah, right. So they're calling that generational storm. We've got Shaun Lamp, the president and CEO of Great Lakes Energy, joining us to talk this morning about the restoration efforts. Thank you so much for being with us. Really glad we got in touch with you, just because we've been looking at these power outage numbers and what in the world is going on? Give us an idea of the current power outage situation and why it got so bad.
Well, thank you for having me today. You said it. This has been an unprecedented storm that we've had, and just the amount of damage has been catastrophic. And we're 2 weeks into it now, and we're still working really hard to get all of the power restored for our members. And we're making some really, really good progress. As of today, we still have just under 8,000 of our members without power, and we're anticipating here in the next couple of days we're going to get all of them back with power.
So, Shaun, take us back. I mean, how much ice accretion are we talking about? Did we have so many trees down on power lines and poles themselves? I mean, was it the whole area that just had no poles left, no electricity or way to get electricity through these lines?
Yeah, it was a combination of all of those things between trees and poles and wires. And just to give you a little bit of an example here, in a typical construction year, we'll replace about 800 poles. So far in the last 2 weeks, we've had to replace over 2,000 poles.
Oh, my goodness.
Between poles going down, wires going down, and then trees. I mean, there was so much ice on all of the infrastructure, all of the trees. So it wasn't just trees coming into the lines. It was just all of that extra weight, which our system is designed to take on some weight, but the amount of ice that came through and the added weight to the poles and the wires it caused an unprecedented level of damage.
You know, Shaun, every time we see like a big, let's say, hurricane, you'll see multiple power line companies coming in from other states. Did you get that help? Did you need more help? I'm just thinking of, long-term outlooks and what the future holds. Where do you think you could use or see improvement in maybe with another storm like this?
We've really had a lot of help, both from our local communities and from across the country. We have line crews and workers that have come from all over the place. I mean, I've talked to a lot of them that come from Massachusetts, Missouri, Florida, Louisiana, and they've all come in, and it's been really interesting listening to them because they've all worked storms across the country, and they've all said this is the level of damage we have here is unlike anything they've ever seen. And,
wow.
And I don't think that we could have more help. I mean, we have over 1,500 workers on our property now working to restore power to all of our members.
Wow.
Yeah, I heard a lot of comparisons to the Southern Ontario and Quebec ice storm of '98. They had 4 inches of ice accretion. They had whole power substations down. But Shaun, I want to tell you, I was looking at the weather over the past couple of weeks. It has been cold. You have gotten more snow. I mean, it's not been easy to be without power.
No, it's been really challenging for all of our members. I mean, when it's cold and you don't have heat, that does make it challenging. And it's been really cold it's been really challenging for all of our workers as well, because like you said,
yeah,
we've had wind, we've had snow. I mean, in addition to the ice, I mean, and even the ice, I mean, normally a storm will come through and you'll have it, for a day and then it goes away and we can get to work restoring it. But this ice storm stayed around for 3 or 4 days, and then it took a break, and then it snowed again. And then it took a break, the wind started blowing. So it's just been weather event after weather event.
Well, our thoughts are with you guys. I know you're working tirelessly, probably 24-hour shifts. So thank you guys, the crew up there to help out. We really appreciate you. And we really appreciate your time, Shaun Lamp, President and CEO of the Great Lakes Energy. They're so close.
They're so close, and there's a light at the end of the tunnel. The thing is, though, this story got buried because we had the massive flood, in Kentucky and Tennessee and those areas. We had all the severe weather and the tornadoes and things like that. So everyone just thought, okay, well, they're getting back on their feet, but they haven't been yet.
It's time.
Steph, they haven't been.